Our title for this presentation is the mechanical properties of paper. The examples of mechanical properties are bursting strength, tensile strength, and tearing resistance.
Mini experiment, material and apparatus needed: A4 paper, books, toy car. First, fold the paper into CD and MD direction of the paper. Next, divide the book into two parts. After that, place the CD direction folded paper on the top of the book. Then, release the toy car from point A to B, unfortunately bending over downwards. Why? Then, follow the step. Place the MD direction folded paper on the top of the book. Next, release the toy car from point A to B, went through successfully.
After watching the experiment video, what is your thought on why CD paper can bend more than MD paper even though the load is the same? This is because there is a difference of paper stiffness in different directions. The paper stiffness in machine direction is typically stiffer due to the resistance of the paper fibers to bend across themselves.
Mini experiment. Material needed: a piece of paper. These are the two different directions of MD and CD. Then tear up the paper from MD direction. The tearing line was straight. Then tear up the paper from different direction, which is CD direction. The tearing line was crooked.
As you can see from the experiment just now, it explains about tearing resistance. What is tearing resistance? Tearing resistance is resistance of paper towards tearing force that is subjected to. Tearing is basic property of paper and it can be measured in two types, which is machine direction and cross direction. As you can see from the diagram, it shows about how tearing resistance works. For machine direction, the tearing of paper is on a straight line parallel to the grain. Meanwhile, for the cross direction, the tearing happens in uncontrollable manner as it cuts across the fiber arrangement. Next, what is factors that affect tearing resistance? These factors mainly dependent on three properties, which is fiber length, fiber to fiber bond, and total of number participating. Fiber length and fiber bond is one of the most important factors that affect the tearing resistance. For fiber length, tearing resistance will increase with an increase in fiber length, which means longer fiber is harder to tear compared to shorter one. For fiber to fiber bond, fiber bonding will increase the tearing resistance of paper because fiber that has been beaten has larger surface contact area compared to unbeaten fiber.
Mini experiment. Material and apparatus needed: books, weight scale, scissor, thread, hose clamp, pen, A4 paper, plastic bag. Create the CD and MD direction line. After that, cut it using the scissor. This is the two different sketches of MD direction and CD direction. The hanging A4 paper was MD in vertical direction and CD in horizontal direction. After that, hang the sketch using the hose clamp with the plastic bag, and then insert the book in turn until the paper was torn. Then measure the weight of the book. Then hang the CD in vertical direction and MD in horizontal direction. The next is repeat from the previous step with different MD and CD direction. Once the paper turned, measure the weight of the book.
Before explaining the experiment just now, let's understand what tensile strength is. It is a fundamental strength measurement of paper. For paper, it also known as the breaking strength. It is measured by the maximum load it withstands before break divided by the width of the paper. However, tensile strength is depending on the direction of the fiber alignment, the machine direction, and the cross direction. So, after that, what is the theory behind the experiment just now? Referring to the experiment just now, the load can be added for testing of tensile in the machine direction is around 2000 grams, and for tensile in cross direction is around 1000 grams. From this, we can see that the load added in testing on machine direction is about 2 times higher than that in testing on cross direction. Here's the question: why machine direction is about 2 times stronger than cross direction in terms of tensile strength? On the left is the fiber aligned in machine direction, while the right is in cross direction. When tension stress is applied, the paper will break at any place. In this example, it breaks at the middle where the line is. As the paper is being break, the fiber where the paper break into two pieces at machine direction, while at cross direction, the paper break between two fibers where the fiber only move apart from each other. For machine direction, the force needed to break the paper is what it needs to break the individual fiber, while for cross direction, the force needed is only to break the weak interfiber bonding. For your information, individual fiber strength is much stronger than the interfiber bonding. Hence, it is harder to break the fiber than the machine direction. Thus, machine direction has higher tensile strength than in cross direction.
Mini experiment. Apparatus and material needed: books, weight scale, scissor, thread, hose clamp, pencil, A4 paper, plastic bag, and also newspaper. And then draw a line of MD direction for 16 cm and CD direction for 2 cm. The next step is hanging the SketchUp using the hose clamp with the plastic hanger at the end of the hose clamp. After that, insert the book until the A4 paper was torn. Toned A4 paper. The next step is measure the weight of the book that insert in the plastic bag. After that, hanging the newspaper and repeat the same steps. Toned newspaper. It's necessary to measure the weight of the book.
For the experiment just now, we compare the strength of newspaper with the A4 paper. The load that can withstand by the newspaper before break is around 1,500 grams, while for A4 paper is around 4,000 grams. They are tested in the same direction, so why there are so much difference between the strength of newspaper with the A4 paper? Besides the fiber alignment, the MD and CD, there are other factors affecting the tensile strength of paper. 1. Fiber alignment. 2. Material content. 3. Amount of fiber bonding. 4. The fiber length. First, the fiber alignment. It is what we explained just now. It depends on the machine direction and the cross direction. Second, material content. Increasing the material content will increase the tensile up to a point where the paper is in equilibrium with about 30% relative humidity. Next, amount of fiber bonding. Bonding will increase the resistance force between the fiber. Thus, more fiber bonding will result in higher tensile strength. A too long fiber length will produce a paper with pad formation. This will disrupt the physical and mechanical strength of paper. In conclusion, different types of papers have different strength as they are produced by different kinds of fibers and different processes.